Good morning, Over Wisdom here. Bradley, I'm getting used to that title. I kind of like it. And I like it simply because I understand that wisdom comes with living. Living a life that has been filled with good and not so good experiences. I believe wisdom comes with the lessons that we learn in life. And understanding that, I understand I make no mistakes. I've never made mistakes. I've made unwise decisions. And we've just come through Pride weekend in Atlanta, and I've seen a lot of joy and a lot of fun. I don't participate in the events now because I no longer need that. I know who I am. I'm proud of who I am. But I watch from a distance. And like everybody else, I see things that I wouldn't do, but I'm not going to condemn them. I'm not going to judge them. I understand that a lot that I went through made that possible. And a lot of people are enjoying a freedom that they don't understand came through the sacrifices of people in my age group and those that have gone on. That's sad, but yet it's the truth. Things that I don't enjoy, I don't partake in. And yes, there are a lot of things that are done that I would not do. And I would not do it because it's just not me. If I was going to condemn something, I would condemn the way we treat each other. Why are we fighting? Why are we fighting each other? And why are we fighting each other, filming it and then posting it and in the background laughing at it? Is the laughter because it's funny, or is the laughter because it's not you and you know it could be? What is that about? If we claim that we are proud of who we are and that we know we are part of the Creator's garden, why are we treating each other like we're weeds and not flowers? What's that about? That's not a behavior I've seen posted that the people that are posting it would want to trade places with. I'm not going to fight you over a drink, a pork chop sandwich, a difference of opinion, or even over the affections of someone I want to love me, but yet the reality is they don't. I've learned to take rejection, and how I deal with rejection now is I look at, when did I reject someone else? How did they feel? I don't go in a place I'm not wanted anymore. I will never do that again, and you shouldn't do it to you. You were meant to be. You're special. If you're going to be proud of all that you are, and all that you are is above those brutal attacks on each other, whether they be physical or verbal. There's no purpose in it. There's no gain in it. None whatsoever. When we demonize another person, we have said that the Creator did not know what He was doing when that person was called to be on this planet and this expression. That's not who we are. That's not. That's not a human thing. That's not respect. And when you look at that behavior, then you understand. You're saying you're dealing with church hurt, and then you turn around taking that same hurt and beating somebody else up. The church has never hurt anybody. It has been the misinterpretation and misuse of what people claim to be the Word of God, the Word of the Creator. What does the Creator say to you? When you're by yourself and hearing your own thoughts, what does the Creator speak to you through those thoughts? Are you afraid of your own mind, your own thoughts? If you are, then Seek help. And understand, when you seek help, that person does not have a solution for you. That person helps you dig inside and you find the words you need. I had to go through therapy, even after ministry, even in ministry. I had to go to therapy, and the therapist just became my sounding board. And I realized that I used words to protect me, and often as weapons, but never to define me. I had to define myself, and I had to get emotionally naked. And when you're alone, that's all you can do, because you can't lie to you, because you know you're lying. In that space, I learned to love me, because I realized that what I had been taught or heard about a comfort zone was not comfortable. It was not comfortable. It was just familiar. And that familiar space is simply a space where I know how to navigate. I can navigate all the bullshit. I'm going to call it what it is. All the bullshit. I knew how to navigate it. I knew how to get around it. And I could be in a place having a ball, but still not relaxed. Still not really internally enjoying it, because I was trying to fit in, trying to be what other people said I should be. Busy projecting an image that was not me at all. Who are you? The man in the mirror, as Michael Jackson said, does not lie. Talk to the man in the mirror. We have a lot of symbols around that represent, if we think about it critically, that represent our concept of what the Creator is, the man in the mirror. The ancestors, those voices we hear. I was asked, do I hear voices? Yes, I do. What do they say to you? I said, I've turned them all into characters, and we have conversations, good conversations. I've learned to live with me. I've learned to deal with all facets of me. And it's a struggle. And it's a process. I have decided I'm going to stop using the word fight and struggle. There's a process, and I am processing, and in the process, I am living. That's why I no longer will ever say, the devil made me do it. How can the devil make me do it, and how can I outrun the devil when I'm it? I dropped the D. Evil is what it is. My negative thinking, my negative behavior, my negative reactions. When I dropped that D and looked at evil, then I had to be responsible and accountable for all of my behavior, including the language I used. Then I start facing the consequences that came with my behaviors and processing those. And that meant healing. And when you heal something, you don't forget. You just know what triggered that behavior, and you stop and correct it right then. When I looked at evil and took accountability for my behavior and turned it around, it meant to live. And I live in a positive posture now. If I put that D back in place, it's what? Lived. That's past tense. And I don't ever want to get to that point. And I have lived in a space where all I did was struggle. I did not live. I did not enjoy life. I don't use happy anymore, because happy depends on a happening. But when I draw on my internal joy, I create the happening. So you tap into your joy, own who you are, and create happenings that make you happy. Have a great day.